Developing now on Wink News, the city of Punta Gorda agrees to pay a $2 million settlement to the family of Mary Knowlton. Knowlton was shot and killed in August at a Citizens Academy training exercise at the Punta Gorda Police Department.
Wink News reporter Nicole Valdez joins us live in the studio with more details on the settlement. Nicole?
Bob, Amanda, the settlement could be signed and agreed as early as tomorrow. I spoke to Gary Knowlton briefly today, the victim's husband. He says the settlement is a mutual agreement between his family and the city. He says this will finally give his family the closure they've been hoping for.
I just can't believe she's gone. But I have to learn to live with that.
This was Gary Knowlton just one day after his wife was shot and killed at the Punta Gorda Police Department.
I was standing 10 feet away from her when the guy shot her, and I know there was no ill intent, just mistakes.
Tuesday, the city told Wink News they are prepared to pay more than $2 million to Mary Knowlton's estate and her husband. Punta Gorda City Manager Howard Koenig tells Wink News the city's insurance policy will pay the maximum $2 million and the remaining $60,000 would be taken out of the city's reserve funds. Wink News obtained the settlement, which states, quote, while the city denies any wrongdoing, the parties agree to voluntarily enter into this agreement to settle any and all claims and disputes between them. City Manager Koenig denied our request for an on-camera interview, but sent us a statement saying, quote, we respect the Knowlton family for their willingness to work with us and reach this agreement. We feel this is the right thing to do. In addition, we continue to respect the process the FDLE and state attorney are going through. Now, Officer Lee Cole, the man who police say shot and killed Knowlton, is still on administrative leave. An investigation by FDLE is now being reviewed by the state attorney's office to see if any charges will be filed. KENNETH Week News to let you know if council approves this settlement tomorrow.
The family of a librarian accidentally killed by police is about to get a $2 million check from the city. Good evening, I'm Peter Bush.
And I'm Kelly Burns. 73-year-old Mary Knowlton was gunned down in August, just feet from her husband, during what's called a shoot, don't shoot demonstration in the police department parking lot. New at 6, NBC2's Tim Ronca finds out not everyone is happy with the settlement.
Kelly, here in downtown Punta Gorda, Mary Knowlton would often be seen walking. In fact, her church just a few blocks away. But is going to be here tomorrow at City Hall, where a settlement will be decided in her tragic death. Photos capturing the final moments of Mary Knowlton's life are still fresh in the minds of many.
Well, I think it's very sad, and it was totally avoidable.
Andy Boomhauer is a firearms instructor who thinks the city is getting off a bit easy.
The taxpayers should be appalled. But, you know, it is what it is.
The city's insurance company will pay out $2 million to the Knowlton family. The city is also paying an extra $60,000 in tax dollars to be taken from reserve funds. But many are relieved to see this is not going to continue on in court.
I think it's such a tragedy, but I certainly think they deserve to get some kind of a payment. Obviously, there was an error there.
And what exactly that error was remains under investigation. Officer Lee Cole fired a gun that was supposed to have blanks during a demonstration. While family declined to comment, many that knew of Mary hope this settlement gives them some closure.
She had a lot of life, and she was, you know, she might have been close to my age, but nevertheless, she had a lot of chance to, a lot of living left to do.
I've been told that Mary Knowlton's husband has already signed the agreement. Now it just needs to be passed here at City Council tomorrow. As for the investigation, FDLE has completed its part. Now the state's attorney's office is reviewing if any charges will be filed. Officer Lee Cole, in the meantime, remains on paid leave. Live in Punta Gorda, Tim Ronca, NBC2.